What is up, guys? It is eWax here, and I'm going to try and live commentate this entire Barrows guide. Yeah, I just said it was going to be a Barrows guide, basically for low levels. I'm thinking, like, I don't know what the combat level system is, but I'm saying, like, 70s, 80s stats, like, no overloads, turmoil, and whatnot. So, yeah, I'm going to go over right now my setup, like, gear-wise. I have a Batwing hood, basically full Batwing, even the boots. It's 50 defense, I believe, 50 or 55? 50, okay. 50 defense. I assume 50 magic as well. And it's like really cheap. It's like 30k for this. So that's good. Broad bolts because you're gonna have to range here. Obsidian cape. You can bring just like a magic cape, like God cape, like Saradomin, whatever. You can bring a skill cape. That's better, but anybody can get an obsidian cape. Amulet of Glory. Anybody can get one of those. You can always upgrade it to a Fury. You can always upgrade to an Arcane Stream. Just upgrade whatever you can, or downgrade if you must. Staff of Light, upgrade it to whatever you want. You can upgrade to a wand, I guess. I never tried a wand at Barrows, and you can downgrade it if you want. Colomancer Gloves 10 or Barrows Gloves. You can upgrade them, you can downgrade them. I don't think they can actually be upgraded. Maybe like Virtus Gloves and shit, but whatever. And a Ring of Wealth, because that actually affects the drop rate now. Inventory. I have a melee setup, which is just basic crap that almost anybody can afford. You can always upgrade this to like double rapier. You can upgrade this to like Barrows armor if you want. But yeah, this is the basics. And I recommend if you have like a mil to spend and you don't have a chaotic rapier, because you're gonna be fighting Krill and Krill's weak to stab. I would bring a dragon spear, not dragon spear, a Zami spear. It's like 800k or something like that, and it's like kind of good as a stab weapon. Okay, yeah, that's the melee setup, and I have a range setup like that. It's Guthix Quaff, Royal. You can always substitute for Black D'hide, whatever you need. Rune Crossbow, Black D'hide Shield. Substitute. I don't bother bringing a boot switch and an Av's accumulator. And for the let's say how can I say it? Like your melee stats are low, but you have high mage and range. Don't bring the melee setup and just mage Karil's or range Karil's, whatever you want. Or let's say your range is low, then you can mage Aram's instead of ranging him. But you will be doing a slower chest, but it still works. And now I'm going to go over the ability bar. Ability bar, it's not that tough to go over. I'm just going to say rack. I'm going to turn off private so this doesn't get in the way so you can see everything. I have rack, impact, chain, and dragon breath. Basically, I just spam these whenever I have them on the barrels rather than I'm fighting. Then I have asphyxiate and wild magic. I use asphyxiate like basically when it's like above half health because it probably will take it down, and wild magic just does some damage too. It's a nice hit. And I have metamorphosis, which you probably will never need to use an ultimate here because you won't have enough time because you'll kill them enough with like just some basics and maybe one threshold. Quick prayers, you can set them. I recommend you setting them to like whatever your best like magic boosting prayer and protection prayer. If you don't have soul split, if you have soul split all of them except for Darox. Regenerate, you might not need it, but you might if you don't have soul split, so have regenerate here. And these are just some spells, and the rest of this I don't use. And now I'm going to do the melee bar. Melee bar, slice, punish, smash, and cleave, and fury, and sever. All basic melee abilities, you spam those. Do some nice damage. And assault is like basically my KO move, and if it doesn't, I'll throw a hurricane in there if I want. And I don't really use this, and regenerate. I'll probably drag that there. Yeah, and regenerate. And for the fourth ability bar, I call it number 4 because that's what number it is. You can have whatever number you want. I have piercing shot, ricochet, fragmentation shot, snapshot, rapid fire, bombardment, and dead shot, and regenerate. And snipe, which I don't like to use. That, which I don't use since I have only one crossbow. You can use dual wield crossbow, but I only like one. It's fine. And binding shot, which I don't use. And that, I don't know why I have it there. See, I basically spam your basics here. I don't really like this snipe ability because you have to wait 3 seconds to actually do damage, so sometimes I'll just do it and then instantly cancel it out just to gain some adrenaline. but I have it over there because I don't really like to use it. And then stuff like rapid fire and snapshot, just drop it. Okay guys, now I'm going to be going over the inventory setup, and then right after the way to get there. Inventory setup, I have rune, I already went over this. I have my melee setup, my range setup. I have these elemental runes because each Barrow Brother has a different weakness. I'll just say them quickly right now. Darok is fire, Guthin is air, Torag is water, Virak is earth, Arams is range, and Carol's is stab. Range as in arrows, but bolts still do better than like regular like melee or whatever. I have some prayer potions, and if you have an aura like reverence or penance, penance is really good there. I would bring that, but I don't have one like ready to use at the moment, so I'm not bringing one. And I have combat potion because I could bring a super strength and a super attack, but it would take up too much inventory spots. I only have like 3 prayer potions or 4, so I'm not gonna do that. So I just have a combat potion. Boosts quite a bit, so it's fine. And you only need to fight melee with like one of the Barrows Brothers, so it's fine. I have a ranging potion, which I use like on Arams. I have magic potions, which is like the most important potion because you're going to be using mage most of the time. And I have prayer renewal, which is very, very important too. You should use 1 per Barrows chest you open. And now I'm going to go right to getting there. I'm going to show you how. What world am I on? 52. Okay guys, I'm going to be going over now how to get to Barrows. First of all, I recommend you go to world 31. Yeah, world 31. Because most people who would be watching this guide have no clue on what they're doing. So maybe they don't have quests done or whatever. So yeah, I would go to Yanil. You probably don't know what I'm doing right now, but you'll understand relatively quickly. See, once I teleport there, shouldn't take too long. There, I'm here. And I go to a house parties right here. This is like the main spot for houses and whatnot. Now, what are some houses? Saranovic 0. Saranovic 0. Go in. If you don't feel like looking, just ask the owner of the house. They normally would be standing there because they are doing altars and shit. But I don't mind looking around. And there's a career roll portal right there. Career roll, if you don't know, that brings you right in front of the bank or in the bar. And you're basically, that would be a long time if you walked. So you just do that. Then you walk behind the bar you teleported into. Open the trap door. Boom. Search the wall. Wall's right there, just in case you don't know. And by the way, guys, if you have the Draken's medallion, it's from one of those like Modurot quests. Use that. You can teleport straight to Barrows, but this is for the people who don't have that quest done. Run down here. Climb the tree. Run back down here. And you should hit a little boat right there. Travel the boat. And the boat brings you... Boat ride is a bit... It's not long, but like you have to go all the way down there. You stop like right here or something like that. I think. Yeah, you stop there. And the boat brings you right outside Barrows. Barrows is right over there. So it brings you relatively close. And it took like 2 minutes to get here, so it's really not that tough. And I should have a teleport. Okay, good. I have an amulet that teleports you out. Perfect. So as you can see, banking, I guess, isn't that much of a hassle. I would recommend resting after you get here. Just, take a little 2-minute break. So, yep, getting here isn't that much of a hassle. It takes 2-3 minutes. If you don't have a Dragon's Down, it takes 10 seconds if you do. So, yeah, guys, I'm going to rest up and resume when I'm basically ready to tell you how to do all the chests. Okay guys, I am going to be tackling the tomes of the Barrows Brothers right now. Start off by potting magic, using your prayer renewal, and if you want to switch action bars, you probably know how. Right click, or you do shift and type the number in. Go to your magic toolbar / action bar thing, have fire, your best fire spell auto casted, and protect from melee, right there. And your best prayer that takes away magic, like makes your magic can go up. So like augury, if you have the turmoil, the anguish, but I'm just going to use that since most people don't have it. And you just kill Darox like that, like this, and asphyxiate. For Darox, if you don't have Soul Split, I'd recommend standing back a bit when you kill him because he could KO you if you have maybe a little bit low HP even through your prayer because prayer doesn't block everything anymore. Okay, so yeah, Darox is down. He was weak to fire in case you didn't know. And now, Guthin is weak to air. You should regenerate in between kills if you don't have Soul Split. So I'm going to be doing that right now. Protect from melee. Sap magic. You could set your quick prayers for this. I'm not going to bother though. Do that. Really not a tough thing to grasp. Do this. Asphyxiate. Boom, boom. It should be dead like really quickly. Yep, right now it's dead. You could do that. Turn off your prayers. Guthin's down. Now, go do Torag right now. Torag is weak to water, so use your best water spell. I should be regenerating. I'll regenerate. Boom, bam. Oh, Torag my tunnel. Okay, that's fine. Torag tunnel. Now, switch to Earth, because that's what Verak is weak to. Protect from melee. Boom, bump. Make sure I'm there. Okay. See, he does hit through prayer, this guy, so beware. You might take a bit of damage. If you are a little nervous and you're afraid you might die, I would maybe bring a food. But I'm pretty confident that I won't die, so I'm not bringing any food. There, now you stand here, and it just dies. There. Dead. Next is, what's his face? Arams. Switch to your mat range loadout. Right there. Pot range right now. I'm going to do my cure thing. Protect from magic. And sap range strength. And just drop it by using your basic abilities. I'm going to show you right now. I'm going to use snipe, but then I'm just going to cancel it just so I can get some adrenaline. Nope, I didn't even cancel it. Never mind, I did. God, I'm dumb. There, and now you have rapid fire. Bam, rapid fire just starts kicking ass. I would recommend you use like better bolts, I think, if you can. I don't even know if you can with the root cross, but whatever. Broad bolts are like okay. If you have better, use them. If you have like worse, I guess you can use them. Broad bolts require like 50 Slayer though, so it's not even a big thing. And this guy is almost dead. Rapid fire. He should be dead after I go and do this flurry of bolts. And wow, it's not dead yet. Wow, it should be dead now. Yeah, okay, that took a while. Dead. Now switch to this. Have your melee stuff on. Switch to that. Regen. Protect from range. Sap warrior. And now just KO him. Oh, pot combat. Don't forget the combat pot. Use your basic abilities. The ones I have are good. And as soon as you can, assault it, because you probably can kill it with like one assault. Maybe a couple more abilities after. Yeah, hit one more ability, and it's dead. Very quick kill. Now we go back to our tunnel, which was Torag's. So switch back to your mage setup. Mage ability bar. Yes, you want to enter the tunnel. Now this is really straightforward. Find which door you have to go in. I have to go into that one. Walk through. Walk through. Okay, I can't go in there. Just attack that skeleton for no apparent reason. Walk through. Continue walking. Check. Nope, you can't go through that door either. This can get a bit tedious, so if you get impatient really easily, maybe this isn't for you. Because this like can be a huge time waster. And it's right here. Open the door. If you don't know the puzzles, I don't really have time to like explain them, or else these guys attack you. But don't worry, if one of them attacks you, either run to the other side of the room, run back if you're confident you'll get the puzzle within like a couple seconds, And if you're not confident at all, I would just kill it, and that's basically it. Kill it, and maybe you have like 15 seconds to get the puzzle, and that should be it. So now you just use your abilities and kill, what's his name? Torags. It's weak to water. Yeah. This chest like maybe a little more than 6 minutes. But don't forget, I am in complete crap stuff, so if I was in overloads and stuff, I could probably do it under 5 minutes. So keep that in mind. And right now, you can go claim your loot because you are done. Regenerate. You can trap him behind there. Regenerate. And after regeneration, I'm not even in comment. Okay, there. After regeneration, loot your rewards. Hope you get something nice, guys. Well, I hope I get something nice. Bolt racks. I'm just gonna pick that up. Stuff to pick up is like bolt racks, chaos runes, blood runes, prayer potions. If you need some prayer, like right now, for example, I could take it like that. Drink, drink, drink. Drop it. And take what I want. Bolt racks. I'm gonna take the bolt racks. I don't know if that's the wise thing to take. Now, getting out. Getting out, you basically backtrack the exact way you came in. So you walk by here. And then walk out. Go back to Darrock. Put your fire spell on. And repeat the process over and over again. To your satisfaction. Till you get a drop. To whatever you want to do. You can do it all night if you really want to. I really don't care. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this guide. Hope you found it a bit informative. Chests should be around 6 minutes each in this kind of gear and this kind of stats and whatnot. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe maybe. That wouldn't be nice. That wouldn't be nice. I'm so dumb. That wouldn't be bad. So yeah, see you guys.